Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I was supposed to do something today, and I didn't do it, and now I feel kind of sad. But that's okay. I'll have to be able to do it later. Okay. So this is what I did last night. I've been practicing, figuring out how I could do a design with this nail polish from Orly, of course. And I cannot pronounce the name, sorry. Terrazzo, I guess. Terrazzo, something. I don't know, but I can't figure it out. So anyway, I'm using this polish. I'm using Orly's polish. So pretty. Look at that. Woo. And I'll be using their top coat. And I'm going to use their, I think this is, no, it's not. Yep, it's liquid vinyl. I'm using their liquid vinyl. And the new polish that I have, one of them, is Drunk Fairy Polish's Shattered Dreams Crackle Polish. This camera doesn't record my voice very well. It records it kind of scratchy, comes out kind of scratchy. So bear with me as I use this new camera on the new phone. It's a Motorola Edge. If anybody knows anything about that, I don't know. I just purchased it because I needed another camera. Something that has a pause button on it. So I'm cleaning my brush, and actually that's the wrong stuff. I need acetone, sorry. I'm cleaning my brush so I can use it to get the fine details around the edge of my nails. Doing your left hand is doing your non-dominant hand is a challenge in itself. Okay, camera, stop shaking. Really, it's enough. Okay, so that's cleaned. Okay. Now I got my two brushes. Oh, I'll be using Orly's long detailer. I'll be using that brush. And then to clean up any messes, I'll be using my Zem. These are really good brushes in case you want to know. And they're affordable, which even makes them better. However, I get it, some people want to pay $20 per brush. I'm not one of those people. And of course, Orly's Bonder Rubberized Base Coat. Boom, boom, boom. So my nails have already been prepped and prettied. However, I'm still going to use my isopropyl alcohol to clean my nail plate. You can use polish remover too. That also works. But I'm not going to use it because I have on polish. And I don't want it to come off. So I'm not going to use it. So there we go. Nice and clean. Clean, 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 clean. Okay. Oh, sorry. No. I left my copies in the other room. Okay, so This isn't a good setup, actually. Yeah, no, because I need to, well, actually, it's not a good setup. No, because I'm trying to Right. It's difficult to see it this away. And then I don't like it directly under the light either. No, because when it's directly under the light, it's drying out my polish. That's why it's all getting all sticky. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's yep, just what you just said. I apologize. We have a conversation. Was sorry. You know, you have people in your ear. I have somebody in my ear who's watching me do this and give me little hints and tips at the same time. So I remember a time when I would never wear nail polish. Ever. Never, ever. I might wear nail polish like, I don't know, back in the day. Back in my younger days. I used to wear nail polish maybe once or twice a year, if that. You know, like lipstick and nail polish and all that pretty girl stuff. Yeah. Excuse me. I was never like really one of those females that wore that stuff. I mean, I had like lipstick and eyeshadow and that, but I wasn't really into it. I tried. I made a lot of efforts. I bought makeup, looked at that tutorials, and went to makeup counters and all that stuff, but it just wasn't, it's just not me. So when I was in cosmetology school and we were learning makeup, I was thinking to myself, I can't do this. This is choose too much. All that contouring and powder puffing and oh my gosh. I was just like, no ma'am. Now I'm going to use my handy dandy nail dryer. You know, the kind that you use when you have nail polish? A fan! And one of the things that I've learned about my fan is that's very important to know when you have a fan. You have to clean it because it gets all types of dust and particles in it. And when you turn the fan on, it's like a ceiling fan. You know, if you don't keep your ceiling fan clean, everybody knows what happens. It gets all icky. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys on pause while I dry my nails because it's going to take like 15 minutes. Okay, see you later. Okay, I'm back. So now we're going to put the color on. And I want to make sure I keep the same style. So, okay. So first thing I'm going to do is do my thumb first. And you got to get a little bit of the polish on there. Ugh. And because this is so heavy in the that's one of the things about this type of polish when it has all the glitter in it is that a lot of times it's a lot of clear coat and the glitter or the topper. So sometimes you have to take it out That's not in focus. Is that in focus to you guys? Sometimes you have to scoop it out on a because I want more of it, but not. I don't want to be over. I don't want to overwhelm my nail. I did that before, and it didn't look good. But at least to me, it didn't. I'm sure that there's a lot of people who like. I don't like my glitter polish too much to encompass the entire nail, where it's just one big glitter bomb. I mean, I have done it like that. But for the most part, I like a little glitter here and there. Not for it to be trumped up everywhere. And another thing too that I realized with nail polish is the temperature in your room makes a difference too. So always be wary of how cold or how hot it is in the room that you're doing your nails. Okay, that looks good enough. I don't want it to be too much. See how that's like subtle? It's not a lot. That's what I'm looking for. And that's another thing too that I don't like to do a lot of times is I don't like to trim my nails when one breaks. I don't like to trim the other one too much. I just figure like this. It's a challenge. The nail can make up. The nail can do it. It can catch up to it. So these other ones get the same thing. Excuse me. These two get the same look. But it's going to be light. I just want a light touch. See, like that. I'm not looking to overwhelm my nail with all the design, with all the glitter things, because it'll take over and it won't look good. At least not to me it didn't when I was doing it earlier. And I was saying to myself, okay, I want this and I want that, but I don't want it to be overwhelmed. I want there to be some space involved in this. Yeah, like almost like a glitter fade, but not a glitter fade. That's exactly right. Almost like a glitter fade. But a topper fade. Because I'm going to put on other colors. And this stuff sticks up too. And I don't want a lot of texture either. Okay. So yes, I'm going to push down a little bit. Here and there. You know, I could take it brushed too. That would make more sense. Because you can see it's just sticking up here. I don't want it sticking up there. I want it to lay down. Okay. So that's good. And then it has to dry. But before it dries, let's put on the black. Or the, what was it called? Liquid vinyl. Okay, so let's get these out of the way a little bit. So the liquid vinyl. Now with all of my fingers, especially on this hand, it gotta go slow. Take my time, baby. Do it right. And talk about taking deep breaths. I'm taking all kinds of deep breaths over here, just going, hold it in, don't move, a muscle. Breathe in, breathe out, hold. Get it close, but not too close. Fan it, push it, fan it. There we go. Okay, now see I messed that up. I got that in there, but that's okay. That's why we have the detailer brush and the cleanup brush. Yeah, that's why we have them. So we can clean it up. So don't panic. Okay. Now we try to get a little closer on this side. Hope you guys can see it. Let's see some. Okay, hope you guys can see that. I need to get that little corner right there, so let's get it done. Is that done pretty much? Yep, see that little corner, that little edge, that little right there? That's stuff that I try not to obsess over. As you can see, a little bit of gold from the previous set. But I try not to obsess about getting right down in there. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I put it down in there, it's going to be all over my skin and it's going to be unbalanced. The nail will be unbalanced. So I don't worry about it. Now this side here, that has to get fixed because that's not good. And I need to get this tip done. So let's get the tip done. Now the tip is, wow. So I'm going to do it like this first. And then just go around. Of course, you can get out your, your utensils and get out your brushes and do it differently. Because everybody does it all differently. So that's one thing I found about this industry is you have to do it in a way that, you have to do it in a way that you can do it, And I'm going to take a liner brush and go around that and make it smoother. Nail polish isn't like gel polish. I mean, I can go ahead and take my brush right now and wipe it and then mess the whole thing up. But I don't want to do that. I'll wait. I usually try to wait until it's dry to clean it up. And I know a lot of people clean it up when it's wet. Okay, but a lot of times I just can't do that. And this is one of those times. So these have to dry. And actually, let me see something. I'm going to put on this Drunk Fairy polish right now and let the whole thing dry. So So I learned a lesson about crackle. Crackle needs a color. And when I say that, I really do mean it. I tried putting crackle on just on a base coat, and it didn't work. And I was like, oh my gosh, it doesn't work. What's going on? But when I kept on playing with it, I realized it needs color. Crackle doesn't like to live alone. It needs its friends. So if you don't bring color or top coat to it, it didn't work for me anyway. So, okay. So this has to dry. I'll see you in a few.